Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. My name's Lilith. I'll be happy to reintroduce myself. I'm here to give y'all a tarot card reading because all those people say the tarot cards are just so bad for your soul. So I thought that'd be a lot of fun. So who here wants to get their tarot cards read? I'll be happy to do it. Good day to you. Good day to you too, and to you as well. It's good to see you. Hi. Now, we are going to do some tarot card readings, and I want you to know that having your tarot card read will not damn your soul to the eternal fires of hell. I promise, cross my heart and hope to die. So, what we're going to find out is who here wants to have their tarot card read? Who here wants to know what's in the future for them? Hi there, Purple. Do you want to get your tarot card read? I have to have your permission to do it. You understand? Rules are rules. Thank you so much for calling me beautiful. I sure do appreciate that. You'd like to have your tarot card read? Now, you've given me permission, Purple, but I need one more thing. You've got to give me a number between 1 and 5. It's very important. It's all part of the process, you see. Now, you're next, Karen. You're next. Light, you are third. I need y'all's help to keep track, okay? Oh, I'm so glad you like my outfit, Abracadabra, too. This will be nice and easy. Let's see. We're going to cut here. 1. We're going to cut here. 2. And then we're going to see what we got for you. First, we're going to draw your past, Purple. Let's look and see what's in your past. Oh, we have the Page of Wands. Now, I've got a question for you. Thank you so much, Corinne. I sure do appreciate it. I got a question for you, Purple. Did you feel lonely as a child? Thank you so much, Jamie. Did you feel like you were a little lonely as a child? Tell me, Purple, is it true? Oh, this is just how we sound in hell. We're very south, you know, very southern. No? Well, then that is wonderful. If you didn't feel lonely, then what that means is that you are not the person in this card. We need to find out who that is. There was someone in your life that was traveling, someone in your life important to you. Very interesting. You're not being rude. You can call me Mommy if you want. Let's see who we're talking about, Purple. Let's look at this next one. We have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups. Now, this wanderer, thank you so much. It's from a secret admirer. This is the wanderer from before. Did someone come back into your life, Purple, who was not there before? Someone came back into your life, I think. This is you right here receiving gift from them, a gift of knowledge, a gift of comfort. Yes, God is real. I know all about him. Where do you think I came from, sugar? Now, this person, hi, Gio. Yes, you do know this person. They came back into your life and they gave you gifts, not necessarily monetary gifts, but gifts of comfort, gifts of education, gifts of solidarity. And I want you to think about that person and how they relate in your life. And let's look and see how they're going to relate to your future, Purple. Are you ready? Let's see what your future holds. Thank you so much, Kim. Oh, my goodness. Now, this here is the Nine of Swords. Now, this person is going to leave your life when you are least expecting it. But it is not necessarily a bad thing, Purple. What it means is that you cannot grow until you go on your own. I'm not saying to abandon people. I'm not saying to be cruel. I'm saying you've been holding yourself back. You've been holding yourself back, and you know that you can do so much more. But it will not happen while you're continuously depending on others. You will find yourself, and you will arm yourself with the knowledge that you gained from that person. Thank you, Purple. You are certainly welcome to get in line, Jeffrey. Thank you so much for being my first subject, Purple. I promise you have not been damned to hell. Hello there, Ronan. It's good to see you. Now, next up we have Krian. Krian, I have your permission to read your cards, but I need a number between 1 and 5. Happy birthday, Penelope. It's good to see you. You have a wonderful birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday. Thank you, Jeffrey. That is so sweet. Now, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what. Oh, Purple, I am so sorry. I want you to know that your brother is indeed in heaven. He is happy and he is at peace, and he wants you to be happy too. That's what the cards say. That's what the cards show. You saw him leaving, but you saw that you're going to do it on your own, and you're going to do wonderful, and you're going to make your brother proud. Now, let's talk Krian. Krian, let's talk about your past, all right? We have the Ace of Wands. Now look here at the Ace of Wands. We have the staff held strongly by a mysterious force. Now, you didn't, by any chance, Krian, you didn't have a upbringing where you suddenly would sometimes just know things, where you suddenly would just have an intuition that no one else did? Anything like that, Krian? I'm just taking a wee little guess. What this is telling me is that you are very intuitive, yes. This is telling me that you have knowledge that others do not, but that it is not well appreciated, shall we say. So let's see where that has brought you. Not time yet, Jeffrey. Hold your peace. Hold your peace. Now, we have Krian, strength. That is one of the major arcanas. One of the major arcanas. Hello, Peter. And strength is where you are right now. Krian, now look at this card. Look at what this young woman is doing. They are holding this lion at bay. Krian, are you just holding on right now? Are you just holding on by the very tips of your fingertips? It's taken all. Oh, thank you, Purple. My good friend Border helped me with it. Are you just holding on right now? Just barely. Everyone comes to you and you take care of everything. Hey, kiddo. It's so good to see you, James. Good to see you. Doing a little tarot card reading tonight. Thank you, Jeffrey. Yes, I am so sorry, Krian. Now, what this is telling me is that you have intuition, you have knowledge in your little old brain that other people don't. And since it hasn't been respected, you haven't been able to use it, and you haven't had a moment's peace to pursue your own interests, to Educate yourself in the own abilities of your mind. Thank you so much, werewolf. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that, King. That's no good. You might need to start updating that resume. I'm sorry to hear that. It is very appropriate, isn't it? So let's see where you're going to go, Kryn. Ooh. The Knight of Swords. Look at this. Do you remember the first card, Kryn? Do you remember the pose that it was in? Yes. See that hand holding? That was knowledge that you could not use. That was abilities that you could not use. But now, what's going to happen is you're going to take that wand, you're going to take that little bit of knowledge, and you're going to make it into a sword. Not that you're going to destroy people, but that you're going to use it for your own ends. I want you to spend some time thinking about, what is Kryn good at? What do you really want to do? If you weren't holding on to that line 24/7, what would you want to do with your life? And this tells me you can get there. This tells me you can turn that wand into a sword and charge forward. Use those gifts. You're going to find a way to let go of that line, and you're going to find a way to move forward. You most certainly can, King. You just got put on the list. Right up next, we have Light. I have your permission to read your cards, but I do need something awful purposeful, and that is, my name is Lilith. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guessed my name. Now, I need a number from you. 4. You're going all the way to 4, Light. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I really need a little chart to help me keep track. I'm so sorry, people. I do the very best I can. Now, let's see what your past holds, Light. Looky here, we have the 7 of Swords. This little fella is hard at work. This isn't a man who is collapsing under a burden. This is a hard-working man. Now, let me ask you, Light, were you always taking care of tasks when you were younger? Maybe even tasks that other people should have been doing, and you were doing it for them? Thank you so much, Cheeseburger. Does that sound familiar, Light? Now, next up, let's see. You were the parent to the younger kids. That was the burdens you were bearing. And you did it with a smile. You did it with a great attitude. But let's see where that has brought you now. Oh, the Queen of Cups. Look at this queen of her castle. She is strong. She is wise. And she is beautiful. But you know what else? Thank you for the first gift, Kryn. You are so sweet. Thank you all for any who give me gifts. I sure do appreciate it. Now, what do we have here? Hey, Lizzie, good to see you. What do we have with this queen? She is all of those things, but she cannot move forward right now because she is holding her heavy burden. She is taking care of so many tasks right now. Sounds a little bit like Kryn, actually. But you are respected. You are loved. You are everything to so many people. But, thank you, Lizzie, but you can't move forward. And I want you to move forward. So let's see what we can do about that light. Let's see where we're going to go. We have, oh, how fun! We have the Three of Cups. This is telling me girls' night. What this tells me, lad, is that there are two other women. Think about the women in your life. There are two other women that could give you aid. You see how you were carrying that burden before? You see how you were holding up that burden? Yes. Well, these two other women are going to help you raise up your burdens. They're going to support you. For the first time in your life, you're not going to be alone like when you were a child. You're going to have other people to help you. So, I look forward to it. What I want you to do, lad, is I want you to keep an eye out for other women in your life that you can trust. All right? All right. Thank you so much, lad. I sure do appreciate it. And I'm so sorry I've lost count. So if it's okay, we're going to go ahead to my son, James, my internet son. And Jeffrey, I'm going to get you next. You going to wait for me, Jeffrey? You going to wait for me, Jeffrey? I'm going to get you next. All right. Friends unite. Now, James, I need a number between 1 and 5. You've already given me permission. All right, April. And I will need to cut off at some point, just so y'all know, people. But I'm going to get as many as I can. You are welcome, Light. I always want to help you out. What is that number, James? 2. All right, let's go ahead. We got 1 and we got 2. Let's see. Indecisive we are. Well, howdy. You're talking about indecisive, and see what comes up, James. The Hanged Man. Now, James, what this tells me is that you were trapped when you were younger. You were trapped. Thank you so much for the flower crown. I sure do appreciate it. This tells me you were trapped. You were not just indecisive in your actions. You were indecisive in your heart. You didn't know which way to go, but you were contemplating where you wanted to go and where you wanted to be. Thank you so much, Kool-Aid. My good friend Southpaw helped me. My pronouns are he, they, she. So you just pick one and go for it. I do like she when I'm dressed like this, but it don't matter none. I ain't going to get fussy. It's all good. I am gender fluid. Now, you already knew that, King. I wasn't telling you something you didn't already know. But let's see where you're at right now. Let's see what's going on. We got here the 3 of Pentacles. Yes, we are having a party, Purple, for everyone out there for Valentine's. Thank you so much, Adrian. I appreciate it. You're so sweet. Now, what do we see here with the 3 of Pentacles? We see all these people gathered together, and they are also indecisive. Thank you, Kitty. I sure appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I'm glad you like the Pentacles. This shows me that you are trapped by committee right now. You are trapped by people in your life that are milling about, that are not making decisions, that are causing you to not move forward. There are people in your life right now that are keeping you from stop being the hangman. Hello, Hound. It's so good to see you. I enjoyed hanging out with you earlier. Now, Jake, you will be after Jeffrey. All right? I'm not saying ooh right now unless you want to give me a gift. So we need to get some of these people away from your influence, James. And let's see what we're going to do about that, okay? All right, Jeff, then April. Thank you so much, Light. I appreciate your help. I have trouble. When I'm reading, I can't keep track. All right. Yeah, King, you got people that are holding you back right now. So, This is very important. I want you to look at these two cards, all right? You don't need to look at that middle one because you already know those people. Look at you before. You are the hanged man. You are sitting in contemplation, but you are not where you want to be. Now, let's look at your future. We have the the 4, can't count upside down, the 4 of Pentacles. So what you're going to do, King, is you're going to get those people away from you, and you're going to go from being indecisive to being in your own power. You have a power of your own. Pentacles are about knowledge and skill. You, James, have skills. You have things that people want, and they don't know it yet. So you need to get out there, and you need to go somewhere where people will appreciate your gifts. That's what you need to do. All right now, kiddo. I wish you the very best. Now, let me look here. Thank you so much. I would love to do Barbie doll at some point. Thank you for everyone being so sweet. Now, I'm going to try to do as many as I can. I'm going to go ahead and do Jeffrey now because I said that even though I know it's not quite the list, okay? I'm going to really try to get everybody that requested. I'm not going to take any new ones right now because we're going to run out of time. All right? Oh, I'm sorry you're burning up. You want to come down to hell with me and we can sit in the fire? Now, Jeffrey, I need you to say a number between 5. Oh, look at you going high. Let's look at this. 1. I would love to do Barbie. I need to get that swimsuit is what I need, Hound. 3, 4, 5. I have a couple others I could do with Barbie, actually. Now, let's look and see, Jeffrey. What was your past like? We have here the Queen of Pentacles. Now, Jeffrey, this is not you. This is someone important. Thank you for those chocolate strawberries, Spider. I sure do appreciate it. Mwah. Thank you so much, Spider. I sure appreciate it. There was someone in your life, Jeffrey, someone very close to you, a woman who gave you great knowledge, but sometimes held you back. You probably know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to out anyone on here. Not going to cause any family drama. But you know who I'm talking about. And it left quite an effect on you. So let's see what we can do about that. Let's see where you are now, Jeffrey. Now, we have here the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups is a holy card. Now, Jeffrey, I got a question for you. Do you consider yourself to be a spiritual person? Do you consider yourself, you don't ever feel the infinite, just feel all of eternity, just that kind of feeling? Oh, I wish I could give you a Valentine's drink right now. I could go for a nice punch right now. But Jeffrey, what I'm seeing is that you are a very spiritual person. Hello, good to see you. You are a very spiritual person, feeling, intuitive. That's what this tells me. And you know what else it tells me is that you have gifts to give the world. And until you've removed yourself from those other people in your life that were holding you back, you haven't been able to give those gifts. This is an extremely holy card. This is literally representing the body, blood, soul, and divinity of God. Present company excluded. So you have so much to give, Jeffrey. But I want to see how you're going to give that. Let's look at your future. All right? Very good. Oh, I want everybody on here. Everybody on here, I want you all to say, oh. Jeffrey, you done got the lovers. Now, Jeffrey, what this means is that there is someone who will truly appreciate your gifts. Someone who will understand who you truly are, that you are a radiant being of light, and they would be very lucky to be part of your life. And you know how you're going to get that in your life, Jeffrey? It is not by holding others back. It is not by standing still. It is by giving your gifts. It is by being your true, authentic self that they're going to see that in you. But I don't know how else to put this, Jeffrey. You got somebody special coming up soon. So you keep an eye out for that, okay? Now we're going to do 2 more. I'm going to try to get both of the people who did speak up. And I'm so sorry if I miss anyone, but I'm going to try to do the very best. So you do very good. Now, speak up, those 2 people who did want to have a turn. Thank you so much, Pixie. I can say that if you give me a gift. April, you definitely spoke up. So we're going to get April, and then I'll try to get one more after that, okay? It was April and Jake. April and Jake. We're going to get both of you, okay? Now, April, I need a number between 1 and 5. Between 1 and 5 for me, April. Which number will it be? 1! Very confident. You know, it tells me something by which numbers you pick. Let's look and see here. Let's look at your past, April. Ooh, a major arcana. Justice. Justice. This is one that resonates with me, April. Now, April, I got a question to ask you. Do you have a strong sense of justice? Do you see something wrong and you are just spitting mad when you see it? Do you feel that in your soul? Yes, that's what I thought. You have a very strong sense of justice, and it informs every part of you, April. So let's talk about where that's brought you, where that sense of justice has brought you. Hello, gamers. Good to see you. It has brought you to the 2 of Wands. Now, what this is telling me, April, is that you are at a crossroad. You are a good person, April. You want to do right, but the world is a hard place, and it's not easy to just do the right thing. You find yourself right now, thank you so much, Mary. You find yourself caught in between a choice, and you don't know which to choose. So I'm going to help you choose. All right? Now, April, let's see. Let's see what you going to do about that hard choice. Oh, I love it for you, April. We have, thank you, Emily. We have the 9 of excuse me, I'm trying to say too many at once. The 9 of Pentacles. You are going to make the right choice, but you know how you are going to choose the right choice? This is how. All right, April? You don't know how to make the right choice right now. This is what you're going to do. That justice in you, that makes you want to just smack somebody upside the head. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? You're not wrong for wanting that. But you're going to choose the more peaceful option. You're going to choose the option that is kind, that is good, that is helpful. And you're going to step away, even though that other person deserves a whooping. You're going to step away. You're better than them. You're better than them, April. You're going to choose the option of peace. And it's going to give you all the knowledge and joy and happiness that you want. All right, April? Thank you so much. I appreciate that compliment. You are so nice. Hello, little. Good to see you. Now, we got one more. I need a number from you between 1 and 5. A number between 1 and 5. Thank you for the follow. Thank you all for the gifts. I sure do appreciate it. Now, what is that number? Someone else is the one who's... Where is my person? Let me see. Can y'all help me remember who was the last person after April? There was one more we said. It was Jake. There we go. It was Jake. Thank you so much, Jake. I appreciate your help. When I'm doing the reading, I can't keep Jack squat in my head. So we're doing one more tonight. We're doing it for Jake. We'll do more on another night, all right? So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see what your past holds, Jake. Does this look familiar to you? This is the Ace of Swords. Now, this tells me something very special about you, Jake. Jake, when you were younger, did you ever stand up for others? Did you ever help those who were in need? Were you the kind of person that just didn't stand for none of those bullies? Did you, Jake? Now, whether or not you could do something about it, that depended on the circumstance. Thank you so much, Hound. You're such a good moderator. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the likes, Mary. But what this tells me, Jake, is that you are the kind of person who stand up for others. Yes, you were bullied as well, and you just didn't really care for that too much. And so you try to stand up for others when you could. So let's think about where this takes you, all right? I'm so glad, April. I'm so glad. Let's look at where you are now, Jake. You are Major Arcana, Jake. This is Temperance. So, Jake, I want you to think about the way it feels when you see others being bullied. When you've seen others being bullied, what does that do inside? Does that make you feel like you're about to turn into the Hulk? Like you're about to just explode? Is that how it feels, Jake? Well, what this tells me is that you are going to take that rage and you are going to use it for good. You are not going to let it get the better of you. Because if you just go over and punch somebody, you're going to get arrested. So you're going to find a way to take that anger and you're going to use it as a force for good. And you can think of an example right now. You can think about somebody that you could help out. And it's going to help you too, Jake. I'm going to show you exactly what it's going to do for you, okay? I'm sorry, Philip. We are flush out of time. We've been going for a full time now. But let's see. Oh, my goodness gracious. Look-y here. We have the Queen of Swords. Now, what this tells me is that you, Jake, you're going to take your emotions, you're going to take your strength, and you are going to become a leader, Jake. You already know When you're in a group, there's a whole bunch of people and they all go, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And you say, you know what? We're going to Chili's. All right? We're just going to go to Chili's. I don't care. I'm not really Chili's, but you know what I'm talking about. What this tells me is that you have an opportunity soon, Jake, where you are going to be able, hey, Maddie, so good to see you. You're going to be able to become a leader, Jake. You're going to be able to take that anger and all that frustration, and you're going to become an amazing leader. You're going to become the person who makes a difference. You're going to be a person who wields that sword of justice. Yeah, then we'll have margaritas at Chili's. And you are going to become a leader. So I want you to look for this, Jake. What I want you to look for are opportunities when nobody else wants to make a decision. You make a decision, Jake. And that's going to get you where you want to be. All right? Now, my sweet, sweet everyone's, you have a very wonderful, wonderful Valentine's. I hope you all enjoyed the reading. And if you want to see more, you know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. You got to follow so that I can come back and do it for you later. But until then, I want all of you to have a wonderful evening. I want all of you to sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. And maybe I'll come see you in your dreams. All right? Night, night.